There's a sound that sticks with you, a physical force, not just noise. It's the groan of steel, the roar of diesel, the thud of concrete surrendering to gravity. This is the soundtrack of deconstruction, a symphony of controlled chaos. Nothing prepares you for the raw power of machines built to tear things down. It's a violent ballet, every move calculated, every crash part of the plan. Picture a skyscraper folding in on itself, a monument erased in seconds by perfectly timed charges, or a line of cars each with its own story fed into a shredder that chews and spits out confetti of twisted metal. This isn't random violence, it's progress. In a dense forest, a tree harvester grabs and saws strips and cuts a pine in seconds, opening the forest floor with mesmerizing speed. In a quarry, a drill rig bores into rock, setting the stage for a man-made eruption that breaks mountains into pieces. This is machine madness, an epic montage of destruction that builds our world. Immense power, surprising precision, these are mechanical leviathans, the unsung heroes of demolition and resource extraction. They unmake so we can remake. It's dirty, dangerous, and absolutely fascinating. Let's get a closer look at the titans that chew up our world and spit out the future. It's going to be loud. When a building's time is up, you call in the heavy hitters. Machines like the Volvo EC 950E, over 90 tons, methodically bite chunks out of concrete and steel. Operators wield hydraulic shears or pulverizers, performing a kind of reverse construction. Each bite weakens the structure in a planned way, ensuring debris falls predictably. The Caterpillar 352 UHD, with its towering boom, dismantles buildings from a safe distance, peeling them apart piece by piece. Hydraulic hammers pulverize concrete, while crushers snap beams like twigs. The sound is deafening, the ground trembling with every impact. Hydraulics turn fluid pressure into unstoppable force, undoing decades of construction in days. But it's not all brute force. Safety is paramount. Engineers survey, identify weak points, and map out precise demolition plans. Water jets keep dust down, and the goal is maximum salvage and recycling. It's gritty, calculated, and the first step in urban renewal. Demolition is messy, but it's how cities are reborn. When a building is too tall or unstable for machines, you call in the demolition blasters. Controlled implosion is destruction as science and art, using explosives to remove key supports so gravity does the rest. The building collapses inward, minimizing damage to neighbors. Blasting experts study blueprints, walk every floor, and identify critical columns. They drill, pack explosives, and set up a sequence of perfectly timed detonations. On implosion day, the area is cleared, sirens blare, and the countdown begins. Charges fire in milliseconds, shattering columns and letting the building's own weight finish the job. The result, a split-second hesitation, then a graceful collapse, floor by floor, walls folding inward. A massive dust cloud erupts, hiding the void where a landmark once stood. When the dust settles, a neat pile of rubble remains. It's the loudest, fastest, and most dramatic demolition. Pure physics and courage. Controlled implosion is the ultimate magic trick of civil engineering. Every car's journey ends at the scrapyard, where machines like the Hamel VB 950 shred them without mercy. A hydraulic claw drops a car onto a conveyor, feeding it into the shredder's steel teeth. The car is torn apart, metal screeches, glass shatters, engines groan. In under a minute, it's reduced to fist-sized chunks. Magnets pull out steel and iron. Air jets and water baths separate lighter materials. The steel is compacted into dense cubes, ready for the mill. There, it's melted and reborn, maybe as another car, a fridge, or a building beam. It's a loud, messy, brutally efficient cycle of rebirth. The strongest machines on the planet power this transformation. Deep in the woods, tree harvesters like the Pont-Seber have revolutionized logging. These 8-wheeled giants navigate rough terrain with surprising agility. The operator in a high-tech cab extends a crane tipped with a harvesting head. In seconds, the machine grabs, fells, strips, and cuts a tree to length. Measuring wheels and computers ensure every log is cut to spec. The process, felling, delimbing, bucking, takes less than a minute per tree. Feller bunchers cut and gather multiple trees, while forwarders haul logs to the roadside. It's a mechanized dance for maximum output. These machines meet global demand for wood and paper and are key to sustainable forestry. The speed is jarring, but essential for modern resource management. Our world is built with stone, quarried by machines waging war on geology. The Sandvik DP 1500i drill rig bores deep, precise holes in solid rock. Operators use remote controls, staying safe as the drill bites into granite or limestone. Engineers plan hole patterns for efficient blasting. Explosives are loaded, wired, and detonated in a precise sequence, fracturing the rock. After the blast, loaders and excavators scoop up the broken stone and dump it into massive haul trucks. The Metso Locotrack LT-106 jaw crusher then breaks boulders into smaller stones. It's the first step in turning mountains into the roads and buildings of tomorrow. The scrapyard is a graveyard and nursery for metal ruled by powerful machines. Material handlers with hydraulic grapples or electromagnets sort mountains of scrap with surprising dexterity. Operators pluck, load, and stack metal, orchestrating tons of material with precision. Electromagnets lift tangled steel, dropping it with a crash onto waiting piles. Guillotine shears slice through thick beams and plates with hundreds of tons of force. The goals separate and densify metals for efficient recycling. Sorted and cut, scrap is compacted into bales for transport to foundries. The scrapyard is a noisy, gritty ecosystem, ensuring nothing of value is wasted. It's the essential backbone of recycling. Today's demolition titans are the result of a century of relentless evolution. Early demolition was manual, sledgehammers, wrecking balls, and danger. The wrecking ball was iconic but imprecise and risky. High-pressure hydraulics changed everything, translating diesel power into controlled force. Machines grew larger and smarter, booms got longer, attachments more specialized. Modern machines are packed with tech GPS-guided drills, computer-optimized harvesters, load sensors, and ergonomic cabs. This fusion of brawn and brains made demolition faster and safer. Shredders devour cars, crushers chew rock, shears slice steel. Each new machine meets a new challenge. Constant innovation is a testament to human ingenuity. We've become masters of unmaking, developing tools to tear down and process our world. Every generation of machine pushes the limits of power and precision. We tear down so we can rebuild, stronger, smarter, and safer. Let's replay the highlights, the moments of pure, unadulterated power. A 30-story building folds in on itself, a controlled implosion leaving a mountain of raw material. In the scrapyard, a hydraulic claw swings a minivan into the shredder, which erupts in a scream of twisting metal. Metallic confetti pours out, then a baler compresses it into a dense cube. In the forest, a harvester grabs a pine, fells, strips, and bucks it into perfect logs in seconds. At the quarry, a drill rig finishes and the rock face erupts, stone slumps forward with a deep boom. The Volvo EC 950E bites off concrete corners. The Metso jaw crusher reduces boulders to gravel. Guillotine shears slice through I-beams with a deafening thud. This is not mindless destruction. It's the awesome, necessary process of deconstruction and resource extraction. A ballet of mechanical violence that fuels the modern world. Every crash, crunch, and boom is part of progress. These machines are the muscle behind our cities and industries. We've witnessed the fury of implosions, cars shredded and reborn, forests cleared, and mountains broken. This is a world few see up close. Loud, dirty, dangerous, but full of skill and ingenuity. Machine operators are masters, wielding immense power with a delicate touch. Engineers push boundaries, ensuring cities grow and resources renew. They are the unsung heroes behind our progress. Next time you see a new building or drive a recycled car, remember the journey began with a bang or a crunch. To build, we must first tear down. To create, we must destroy. We've built magnificent machines to do just that. These are the titans of teardown, monsters of metal, giants of the quarry. This world deserves respect and curiosity. There's a story behind every demolition, scrapyard, and quarry. If you're intrigued, dig deeper. Watch, learn, and explore the world of mechanical might. It's a dirty job, but the spectacle is something everyone should appreciate.